to be frank, like this bedding is kind of like blocking the way a little bit. Hopefully that helps. All right, so now we're gonna react to my song Hibernation, which was my last song of the year 2025, which was dropped on his channel again. The music video is on his channel, so we're gonna be reacting to it. And I will go over why I think this is probably my favorite song by far. I may have something better coming. I'm not gonna confirm that, but my snack all the way, and then Triplet Timothy. I'm here. Yes, I'm reacting with you, brother. Me and you are part of this channel now, so let's just get into this. So, waste no time. Very somber. Ruthless opening.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so you like Sam's column better than Coke Cherry? Honestly, no, but you gave it to me and it was like very fitting for the ambience of just this shoot. And we were in Georgia. So we both came to Georgia together. I think we already talked about the Thanksgiving, or at least my Thanksgiving trip. What was your experience in Georgia? You can go and mention it here. It was fine. I was just chilling in the office. When you weren't there, I was just chilling. But when you were there, I just was sleeping the entire time. So when I was around the room, you just were like minding your business. Yeah, but when you were gone, I was just like having the time of my life, just like playing games. I set up a whole console. You did? It was actually fun. I played a lot of Fortnite though. Not Fortnite. All right, well, we're moving on. And I played Mortal Kombat. Okay, well, that's good. I remember playing Mortal Kombat when I was at the Georgia trip of 2023. It was the last week of July of 2023. I visited my family. I remember one day I wasn't having the greatest day, and then that night, whatever, my uncle, my aunt's husband got me playing. We just played Mortal Kombat together, and it was great. Mortal Kombat's one of my favorite games. So, anyways, back to the video. Yeah, back to it.
It's that time again. Gotta hide in my own cave. I got spiders in the dorm, and I wake up every day. It's just my norm.
Alright, every verse you can, pause if you need. Alright, so you're living your new norm. I'm gonna do my best to break this down. You broke my song Taste of Feeling down. This was the Taste of Feeling reaction was filmed right before this. So yeah, we decided to react to this next. Yeah, I know. Alright, anyways. So ooh. Sorry, I had to pop my fingers on. What are you about to do? Fight me? No, I'm just like using my critical skills. Critical thinking is important nowadays. People don't even try. But like, you are like, it feels like you're getting older, living through like the life, and it's like spiders are coming through your spot. In a way, you make sense. Yeah, it's like I'm a bear. I'm known to live in a cave. I'm pretending like this is like my vision of like what my home would seem to be. It's like I get spiders coming through my room. Your room. Yeah, and I'm just trying to live through it because it's an adjustment. It's tough, but I'll live through it. That's at least so far based on what I've already said in the song. Nice.
Hey, time to live my new life. Winter days are coming. The time has changed. Daylight saving has ended for a few. I'ma go out and get a few before I lose some.
It's social Darwinism when it comes to animals. We are trying to fight for our lives, and for bears, it's definitely war out there against other animals. That's interesting. So it's like all-out war. Yeah. Now I'm trying to adjust my new life coming into the following years, and winter was coming. Social Darwinism comes into play because hibernation is really important. There's a reason why this song is called Hibernation. I'm living in my new lifestyle. This is me adjusting, and it takes time to adjust for some things. For some animals, especially for my kind. Definitely is. No, I'm a grizzly bear particularly, so you can tell I'm just showing out performance through music and telling the stories as it is when it comes to animals. I'm a bit of a fuzzy was when it comes to it. That's interesting. I like the song though. The song has some great meaning to it. I think it has some weight, story that really needs to be taken in. And then daylight savings time is an adjustment. Daylight savings time ended, and when we're recording this, daylight savings time had just begun like a couple weeks ago. That's true, yeah. The beat kicked in, nice.
I'm just eating a little of a snack. I'm just vibing on the gaming chair. No observation.
Yeah. So you were on the gaming chair. So that you even dressed what you were doing while I was out and about in the song. Yeah, I mean, pretty much, yeah. You're vibing on the gaming chair, just gaming. Yep, gaming on the PC. I said console. I didn't actually have a console. It's just on a PC. I have a gaming PC. But if I had to choose, I think PlayStation is better. Yeah, I mean, I just grew up playing with the Xbox, so. But I understand why people love PlayStation more than Xbox. It's a whole ordeal, and reservation. Yeah, trying to like get like a great service, and it's really hard when it comes to getting that connection with people. People try to like have their own time, and sometimes it gets taken away from them. Interesting.
I know when I be surfing all these fire tracks.
Wildlife is important.
I gotta go back
Nice job, the money.
to my old lifestyle. I gotta go
Yeah,
back.
yeah, lifestyle. I don't want to live my old life. I want to like continue adapting to what's new because especially with AI, artificial intelligence, we have to adapt to what's coming. Change is always necessary. It may not always be the best, but we have to adjust. That's fact.
Back to where it all started. Back to the origins of my own.
And I feel bad because I gave you the snickerdoodle cookie. I don't really like snickerdoodles. Again, you just gave me this stuff and you just told me, let's just film this. And this is right before we officially left to like we were like this is like a couple days before we left the state to come back here. So yeah, this was like a couple days before too. So we were like on a go here. Anyways.
Lifestyle I'm in, my own life. Don't try to call me out of there. You gotta live your own life. Please man your own damn business.
People are so dumb sometimes. Like people try to like mess with me and try to rage bait and just start drama over nothing. I'm just trying to mind my life, like live my own life. And if you cross the boundary, then things are not going to go well for you. That's true though. Like people be messing a little too much. Like nowadays, like we don't have enough brain cells to comprehend. We need to like do better, like process information. Just not let people tick you off like that. I don't let it get to me like that. I will just act with aggression. That's true. Anyways.
I'm drinking and I'm hanging out privately to myself, and I am proud
I don't
of
want
it.
people bothering
Hanging
me.
in the woods.
Noted.
This is where I'm from, Georgia, in this culture rise. I'm about to get
Yeah, I'm telling you from Georgia because you're grandma.
I'm
True.
in my no life. I am writing down on the notepad what I am going to do, but I just gotta stay hibernated during the colder days. Just me stating
It's too cold,
life
but
is a misery.
we live.
But once we get through it, we can make it out alive, cause it's only just a season. Cause they always change. Oh.
Great song, by the way. That's definitely my favorite song that you've released by far. I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know my favorite song from you though. I guess we'll have to figure that out. You pick a song that you think is your favorite that we will react to, I guess. We're going to end at the 9-minute mark, so we're going to try and end it there. Overall, this song is really important. This is the most important song because it's just like a explanation of how sometimes you have to try to change for the better no matter who you are because like life keeps moving on. Life goes on and on and on and on until do not. Better time you out, boy. Oh, no wonder why Farmer gets tired of you. Dude, I'm sorry. Make the most nonsense out of this. And you mentioned you have no nonsense since November. But anyways, yes, this song is definitely worth checking out on his channel. I'll definitely be dropping more songs throughout every Friday starting on the 27th. This is definitely Hibernation, a song that was worth reacting to and breaking down. It's a great meaning. If you really listen to it, it's pretty good. Final thoughts on it? Can't wait for future releases. I think this is just the start. 2026 is only just beginning. Stay tuned because we got more coming. Timothy! In the recording, you snuzzle. Sorry.